All right, so the San Jose Sharks remain undefeated as they defeat the Toronto Maple Leafs to go to 4-0 on the year. And I mean, the Sharks just look really good right now. They're playing good hockey. It's one of our best starts in 5 years, and we're looking like a good team right now. The Sharks had a very good game, yeah, this is a good win against the Maple Leafs. It was a slow start to it. It was kind of a goalie battle in the first period. There were no goals in the first. It was between Hutchinson and Aiden Hill. And Hill had a pretty good game. I mean, he held the fort down, and I think, the Sharks, this is a good game for them. So let's get into this. Logan Couture had 2 goals and an assist, so a 3-point game for him, and that was pretty cool to see because Logan Couture is having a really good start to the year, and that's great. For the morale of the team, he's the captain. It's good. Timo Meyer had a goal and an assist, so that was good to see. And Timo Meyer is also having a pretty good start to the year, so that was good to have him get that. Aiden Hill made 30 saves, and I think the Sharks' confidence game by game is just going up, and it's great for the team and just the overall confidence. So yeah, Jason Spezza, Andrej Kasha, and John Tavares scored. Those were the 3 goals for Toronto, and Hutchinson had 26 saves. And the Maple Leafs haven't played really before this since Monday, which was a 2-1 overtime loss to New York Rangers. But the Sharks took they were going back and forth in that second period. The Sharks took a 3-2 lead at through 11:55 of the second period when Erik Carlson got a goal. So the Sharks just had they're looking really good from Erik Carlson, which I'm really happy about. And a lot of people, always talk about how Erik Carlson is overpaid and he hasn't lived up to the expectations, but he's playing really good through 4 games, and I'm happy about that. So the goal scorers in this game were Logan Couture, who had 2. It was Timo Meyer. Jonathan Dahlin gets his 3rd goal of the year. This young player is shaping out to look really good. Jonathan Dahlin obviously had his first 2 career goals against the Canadiens a couple games ago, and now he has his 3rd goal of the year. He's looking like a really good young player. 3 goals through 4 games is very good for a guy like that. Erik Carlson obviously had the last goal, so that was really good. Erik Carlson, I'm happy with his production because it's been frustrating in the past seeing Carlson not really live up to the hype. It's just But good win for the Sharks, and they've moved to 4-0 on the year, which is great. And that's, very much exceeded my expectations. The Sharks just look like a good team. Never thought they'd be undefeated like this through such a short amount of time. They're going to play the Boston Bruins, and that'll be in Boston next game. So that hopefully, we can stay undefeated. I'd like to stay undefeated as long as possible. So the Sharks win 5-3. Jonathan Dahlin, I'm so happy for him that he's shaping out to be a good player like this. He's only 23 years old, and I think the Sharks have a lot of good pieces for the future, which is good to see. This game was very back and forth. That was pretty obvious looking at the second and third periods. But I think the Sharks, they've just really exceeded my expectations. They played all 4 teams they played are Canadian teams. So that's kind of interesting. We'll see how it works, when they have to play American teams. And the thing is, last year, maybe they were a better team than it seemed because their schedule was only American teams. And maybe they're just really good against Canadian teams. Who knows? If you look at the standings, Sharks are technically second in the Pacific because the Oilers are 5-0. But we're right up there with them. So, anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts on this. I'll see you guys later. And go Sharks.